is about 22 degrees in our carriage. I want to show you something. This is the balcony. This is snow sticking on the door. Look. That's how cold it is here. It's 20 degrees cooler at least. Early evening over Bucharest here in Romania. I am in front of my hotel and I need to get to the train station, which is right over there. My train is already on the board. It's the very last one for now. It's the 402 via Chisinau to Kyiv. I have about 25 hours to stock up on snacks and drinks for my 25-hour trip from Bucharest here in Romania all the way to Kyiv. Let's see how cold it is there now. My train is set to arrive at platform 8. My train, together with a few hundred other passengers, seems to be really full today. The train isn't here yet, so I'm going to walk to the end. And who knows, I can figure out on which side of the train I am, because I'm in car number 13. That might be almost the first one or almost the last one from the head of the station. Right behind me. That's anticlimactic. It's reversing into the train station here. 12. This must be 13 then. That's the one I'm in. While the information board displayed Chisinau as a stop on this route, we won't actually travel there. Train number 351L runs between Chisinau and Kyiv though, but that's a completely separate train. We're on the 100K train today, which also runs through Moldova. So you will get your stamps even though you'll only be in the country for your passport stamped even though you'll only be in the country for just a few hours and never even leave the train. I've booked a 4-seater coupe that's only occupied by a maximum of 2 passengers. And more light. This is my place for the ride, which is of course not made because it has been cleaned. So I'm going to set up for a bit and be right back. I didn't really set up anything, just clipped the bottom bunks so the storage space is closed. "15 minutes before departure and I'm in my berth. I have one passenger next to me. I could have one, it's still empty. It might be along the road that someone gets in, or the seat is completely empty, I don't know, I'm not able to check right now. It's pretty dark, but I'll show you around real quick. I made my bed halfway, put the mattress here, with a pillow and some linens, and the space next to me is for my other passenger, and the ones on top here will stay empty for the trip because this berth is only for 2 passengers. Contrary to the last Ukrainian train I had, this one has 2 power outlets. That's 1 per person. That's way better than the one we had last time up there somewhere. My first chai has arrived. That's tea. And I also have a really big bun with cinnamon or vanilla. I bought 2 of them, so I'm going to try this together with my sweet tea, sweet black tea. It's around 8 in the evening, but most passengers are in their coupe, enjoying the cadence of the train on the way to Moldova and Ukraine. With the door closed, we have a mirror here in the room as well. Okay, what I forgot to mention earlier is that the temperatures in Bucharest, where we just left, are above 0, ever so slightly. It was about 4 degrees today. But when arriving in Kyiv, they will be below 0. And they will dip to about -9 or 10 on Sunday and Monday, if I'm not mistaken. That's daytime maximum temperatures. So I brought my winter gear. The winter gear I have being Dutch and living in the Netherlands, which means a shawl, some gloves and a hat. So I just realized that in the middle of the night is normally the time where the bogies are changed, as well as border checks are carried out. So I won't be getting much sleep, I guess. Well, I guess that's what you get if you take the sleeper train every time. So it's quite bumpy, but manageable. And I am on my mattress anyway. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty tough. We are at the station of Buzău, and the A has an upside down roof on top of it. And yes, the window is this dirty, unfortunately. That's what you get when traveling by train through snow. A lot of people board the train here, so it might be my last clip without other passengers in my carriage. It's dark outside. We are near the border with Moldova now, and there is snow on the ground. We'll see more in about 4 or 5 hours when the sun is coming up. While the train makes its way through freezing rain and snow conditions that are getting worse the further we go, let's see how much I paid for this trip. This 2-person coupe, which I have all to myself without having to pay extra for it, cost me almost 4,400 hryvnia, or some 89 euro. Scheduled travel time for this trip between Bucharest and Kyiv is 25 hours and 2 minutes. We would eventually arrive late, about 30 minutes. Not bad at all after all that bad weather. It's just that windows aren't getting any cleaner in these circumstances. It's 11 hours into Kyiv and the messages I see popping up on my threads and Telegram channels aren't good. Power's out after a massive strike again by the Russians. Oh, I'm a little dark, but I want to show you it outside. It absolutely looks stunning with beautiful views over snowy landscapes, cold landscapes. But also a lot of ice on the trees. I guess that's from recent days when the cold came sweeping in again. When I finally was at the border with Moldova, I saw a picture that showed over 150 Russian drones roaming around Ukraine. Those have landed by now, it's morning. But the results are as expected, of course, and unfortunately, scraping off the tree branches here, as you can hear. We are probably the first train to pass here after this happened. We're also going this slow. We have been going this slow for about an hour or so. I guess the track is pretty iced up. In the distance there, right in front of that hill with the cell tower on it, is the Dniester River, which is also the border between Moldova and Ukraine here. We will be passing it in a few minutes' time. It might not look like it, but it's about midday now. Skies are grey, landscapes are covered in snow and ice, and the windows on this train didn't get any cleaner overnight either. Nevertheless, we're about to cross into Ukraine via the bridge that connects Otashi on the Moldovan side and Mohiliv-Podilsky on the Ukrainian side. I don't mind this train taking its time crossing the some 250 meter long bridge over the Dniester River here. From here it's about 7 more hours to get to Kyiv while rolling through the Ukrainian countryside, mostly. We'll make a few more stops on the way though. The one in Smerinka will be the longest stop, but we'll also have a short one at Vinnytsia for good measure.
Добрий ранок, Україно.
And this is Ukraine. We've made it. We have a decent stop in the town of Smerinka, not too far from Vinnytsia. This town is the railroad interchange for railroads in southern and southwestern directions from here. As it's very cold, there is snow everywhere and there's a war ongoing, I decided not to head out. I didn't see too many other passengers out as well. It's almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon here, just southwest of the city of Vinnytsia. There is a few more hours to Kyiv after that, which we'll do in darkness again. I'm quite tired a little bit bored, but that's what you get probably after 20 hours on a single train. I can't film everything I want to film because most stations here have armed cars, which I can't film, as well as military posts, which I can't film. This is my view for the last day almost. This is my luxury meal just before arrival in Kyiv. It's about 2 hours to go. This is chicken with noodles or noodles with chicken and some vegetables. It's a pouch with dried stuff, and they give me a little water, and now I have to wait 8 minutes for it to absorb, I guess. Okay, that was about 8 minutes, and this is what it looks like. Not too bad. It was 105 live near. It is about 22 degrees in our carriage. I want to show you something. This is the balcony. This is snow sticking on the door. Look. That's how cold it is here. It's 20 degrees cooler at least.